in recovery mode, but laughter is the best medicine, isn't it? Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And yeah, just like I said, in recovery mode, in grieving mode. Also happy a little bit at the same time. We're gonna get into some Josh Blue today. And I've never reacted to Josh Blue before, but we are gonna get into him. But before I do, I just wanna say a couple of things. My Mariners lost and they're out of the playoffs. I already said something about that. But on the flip side, the Seahawks won yesterday against them 49ers. Thank you all so much for that. And that kind of perked me up a little bit in the little funk I was in yesterday. And to top that off, I want to give one more special shout out that I neglected to give. My boy C-Dab, the CEO, thank you so much, man, for coming with me to one of the games in that 3-game series against the Angels. We've been friends for 33 years, y'all. 33 years. And it was the first time that we had ever went to any professional sports game together. We had quite a few opportunities, but they always fell through because something always happened. One time he got pulled over and his car got towed away and we were supposed to go to a Sonics game. Another time it was a Sonics game that he couldn't make, you know, and then a few times it was Mariners games, but we finally got to make one happen. So you know what, my boy, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for rocking with me on that one, man. And we had a blast. We went down late, but then we came back and won it. But then ultimately we ended up losing. But hey, man, I'll never trade that experience for anything. It was a hell of a time. And thank you so much, my boy C-Dab, the CEO. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. So yeah, let's push that all to the side and let's get down to business now, because I'm in a laughing mood now, and now that the baseball season is over, I gotta focus on new things, you know what I mean? Only one day a week of football, you know what I mean, as far as Seahawks go, but I still watch a little bit more throughout the week. But we're gonna get into some stand-up comedy today, like I said, and this is Josh Blue with the best type of zombie invasion. Okay, is there such thing as the best type? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. And this video here was requested to me by one of my very loyal subscribers. And I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name, but Miss Cindy, I'm just gonna call you Cindy, man, because I don't wanna try to butcher your last name, because I hate when I mispronounce names. It just makes me feel really stupid. So thank you so much for requesting this video to me. And we're gonna get into it, like I said. So yeah, one more time. Josh Blue with the best type of zombie invasion. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. Yes, very much. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get on into this one. Oh yeah, and there's one more thing about this video. Apparently, I did a Christopher Titus video, and he was talking, it was the one where he was talking about the word retard. And he was talking about a friend of his named Michael Aronin, who has cerebral palsy. And that is what Josh Blue has as well. And apparently he's a very funny comedian. I don't think I've seen him before, because I've seen like a picture of him and he didn't look too familiar to me. But at the same time, he might be familiar too. So it's just like, yeah, my brain gets kind of foggy because there's so much stand-up out there. But yeah, man, let's get into this one. Like I said, Josh Blue, the best type of zombie invasion, right here on Eddie B TV. Let's check this out. Here we go.
I do miss being on the Paralympic team. One thing I really miss is traveling with everybody. Because I gotta say, there's nothing more entertaining than watching 12 dudes with cerebral palsy get off an airplane in a row. Everybody in the terminal thinks there's some type of zombie invasion going on.
Oh my God. Smell like it. Oh no.
He's the goalie. talk like that, you know. We just like messing around, you know. See how far through customs we can get.
Oh, man.
Last one tase loses.
Tase? Oh, man. Oh, no.
You know, my whole life I've always had people kind of stare at me, and I thought it was because of my cerebral palsy. And then I went to the Paralympics, and then in the cafeteria, there's like 3,000 disabled people trying to get lunch. And then I went in there, and everybody's staring at me. I'm like, what is it? There's a guy over there eating with his foot. Like,
No way, man.
One thing I don't miss about being on the team is our coach used to make us all dress alike. You know, represent your country, which is great. That's awesome. I love representing our wonderful, beautiful country. But, you know, we're a bunch of crippled dudes trying not to stick out as it is, you know? Got us all wearing the same goofy tracksuit. Like, all I'm saying, Coach, is just give us a chance. Just a chance.
Oh,
we got people walking by us like, oh, that's nice. They took them to the mall. Some of them got stuff. And if I say something that offends you, I really do apologize. That's not my intention. But if I do, just think of it this way. I just have really well-timed Tourette's. That's the great thing about having a disability. When you have one, you can have them all. Nobody's gonna call you on that one, I'll tell you. Hey, Josh, you weren't blind yesterday. I'm today, buddy. Help me cross the street.
Oh, man.
Let's see how long we can hold this hand open.
Wow.
You guys remember from earlier?
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah, I just had this happen to me again. I was at a restaurant with a bunch of friends, and the server went around the table and took everyone's order. And then when they got to me, they're like, and what will he have? My buddy was like, I'm guessing to talk with your manager.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Free dinner.
Hell yeah.
Now that I know that little trick, I'm walking in like a zombie invasion. Oh. Table for 9. Oh, you guys a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
What the? Okay. Okay. Right off the bat. Salute you, Josh Blue, man. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. Okay. Woo. Okay. Let's unpack that. Okay. Look, let me just say this one though. Like right when he said that one part about going to get to get some food or whatever, and he said, "What will he have?" That's exactly what Titus said when he was talking about his friend Michael Aronin, right? And when he said, I think what did he say? He said the thing about disabled people is that they use that against us. You know what I mean? They use that shit against us like all the time, right? And then I thought to myself, well, I get that because when I was growing up, I used to run into a lot of disabled people, and I would just like make myself look stupid because of saying things like what that I think it was like waiter or waitress or whatever said to both those guys. And then they had to school me, you know, and then by the time I got schooled on that completely, every time I would see something like that happen in public, and I saw it quite often, to be honest with you, unfortunately, but it would always just make me go, oh boy, here we go. And I would stick around long enough to see what would pop off. And sometimes things popped off, other times it didn't. But it's always just like this little thing where you're like, gosh, man, everybody is just judging and predetermining things before anything even happens. And we all need to stop that, like seriously. But, you know, let's go ahead and start from the beginning, man. When he was talking about getting out of the airplane with people with cerebral palsy, man, I was just like, whoa. Yeah, you know what I love the most is that people with any kind of crippling disability of any kind, man, the fact that they can find any sense of humor in that is incredible to me. And not like on this incredible level, like, good for you. I'm like, no, man, it's funny. It's great. It's a wonderful thing to know that they're not hiding behind their disability or, you know, using it, you know, in messed up, greedy, selfish ways. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they can have fun with it sometimes, like in these situations he was talking about. But you know, they don't feel bad for themselves, you know, and that's to be admired, like straight up, you know what I mean? Not even on no sympathetic toward type of thing. It's just like, you know what, that's admirable, you know, and I salute anybody that handles their business like that. So as far as everything else goes, you know, I mean, is this what he said? One good thing about having a disability is that you can have them all or whatever. If you have one, you can have them all. And it's like, that's that having fun part, you know. And I remember, I think I said once that I was a TA for the disabled people at my high school, when I was about 15, 16 years old. And when I was doing that, a lot of people were kind of, the teacher in there and a lot of the kids in there, they were kind of put off by me a little bit because I wasn't sort of like, I didn't have this like catering attitude towards them and like, you know, just hovering over them like some kind of concerned weirdo. You know, they were like put off by that at first, and then we all got along so cool. It was so much fun doing that. And whenever there was other kids in the school that like to give like really messed up looks and say messed up things, man, that I would get mad for them, right? And then that was another mistake I made because, you know, a few of them pulled me off to the side. It was just like telling me straight up like, hey, you don't gotta do that for us. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. We know there's idiots out there who are gonna act like that. You know, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But we appreciate you showing that type of concern, but you don't need to do that for us. And I was just like looking like, man, you guys are awesome. You know what I mean? And better than some people who have everything working like, you know, as far as what is considered the norm, you know, and I always respected that so much. So anytime I see or hear about anybody with disabilities or whatever, and you know, I don't get concerned like that. And I don't have that part of me that just like has that fake sympathy that a lot of other people have, you know. And it's just like it's just an uplifting thing, you know, and that's all I gotta say about that stuff. But as far as everything else, man, this is he's a really funny dude, man. He's got great jokes, you know what I mean? This is like they're always on time, you know, and he's unbelievably sharp too. So it's just like, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I'm surprised he's sharp. It's just like he's sharp. He's awesome, you know. His jokes are on time, man, and it just makes you laugh. And it just makes you like look at him not like he's a guy with cerebral palsy. He's a comedian that's he's talking about his life just like every other comedian, you know, and that is to be admired right there for real. So I'm gonna chill out on that one. But yeah, big ups to you, Miss Cindy, for requesting this video to me. Oh my goodness, man. I did not see any of that timing with his jokes coming, and I was just like, whoa. I'm surprised I didn't start crying my eyes out with that one, man, because that was hilarious. And hopefully there's more Josh Blue videos out there to be watched, man. If there's any of them that any of you have in mind, leave them to me in the comments, and I'll try to get to them in good time, like I do with all the videos that I have requested to me. And yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote on that. So yeah, one more time. The best type of zombie invasion from Josh Blue. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. And yeah, man, that's gonna be a wrap on that one. So this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Start of another week of stand-up comedy, you know. Gotta find out how to get into more things since I have so much time on my hands now because the baseball season is over. But at the same time, the NHL season is starting, and I gotta get educated on hockey because, you know, I don't know nothing about hockey. I've never watched it. But since we got a professional team now here with the Kraken, I gotta show some interest. I gotta show some love and support, man, because hey, man, I'm a hometown kid, man, and I gotta represent for the teams. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to get into everything, but there's some things I can't get into. So in case people are wondering, well, how come you don't get into this or this or that? You know, it's like, well, you know, sometimes interest, sometimes just curiosity, it just isn't enough. You know, I'm not a big soccer fan, and we got the Sounders here. You know, we still have the Seattle Storm here, but you know, I'm not too into women's sports like that. Not clowning, just saying I'm not into it really. But yeah, man. Gotta find ways to occupy my time, you know? So yeah, man, thank y'all for rocking with me on this one. This was hella funny. And thank you one more time to Cindy for suggesting this one to me, man. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in one more time with me. Got more to get to in the upcoming days. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.